stresses of not having my employees have 40-hour work weeks. I don't have anymore.
Joshua with Launchpoint Media here. Here we have Collier and Andrew. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about the company and what it is that you guys actually do for it?
Alrighty, so yes, I'm Andrew, owner of On the Bay Painting. So we do interior, exterior cabinets and staining services, residential, commercial, and some industrial spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Um, Anything else with it, sir?
No, I think
Nope.
it's pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm Collier. Kind of Andrew's right-hand man. I'm kind of the office manager here. I do a lot of the work and help out the crews as well. Yeah, like Andrew said, we do interior, exterior staining, cabinets, and yeah, that's kind of the main gist of what we do here in our services.
Awesome. So I guess what was it for you guys? I know we talked, man, what, back in like January or something like that. What was it for you guys that originally had you, I suppose, reach out about potentially taking on some sort of like online advertising?
It first started with coaching. So coaching for me kind of opened up my eyes in the avenues of Facebook marketing and the ad space that's out there, and the opportunity to get qualified leads to your door, and be able to build a business from there. For me, it was not having the consistency in work
Mm.
that made me stressed out, feeling like I have something for all my employees. I have a due diligence to make sure that they have consistent work. They have 40-hour work weeks. So there was moments where I felt like that wasn't going to be something, that they weren't going to get 40-hour work weeks. I felt like me as an owner failed my employees. And it stressed me out. I didn't think it was fair to hire people and not have them a full-time job. So it was really that. It was going out and trying to find people that I can sell to keep my employees busy. It was really not so much about me. It was
Mm-hmm.
my employees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collier,
Here,
anything
what's
with it?
I was about to say, Collier, so you're actually the guy a lot of times that sets up
Yeah.
these estimates. What's, I guess, been your experience with like maybe the lead flow that we were experiencing before to like what you're experiencing right now, and maybe tell us a little bit about how you've been staying on top of those leads too.
Yeah, so definitely an influx of leads with you guys, and it's really been one of my goals to stay on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
which is definitely important since how many we have coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we get emails every time they come in, and we like to stay right on top of it, give them a call, put all their information in our system right away. The thing I'm really finding is like they're all qualified leads. They're all really, really good quality leads that 9 times out of 10 we get a lead set up to an estimate. Um, and then yeah, it's all very qualified leads, and yeah, it's been great so far.
Awesome. So I guess we've been probably working together for what I'd say 3 months now.
I feel like, yeah, by the time you put my ads, I think we're like soon to reach 2 months. By
Yeah.
the time you actually did the ads, but before, we're over three now. All right,
Yeah.
it's close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, 2 to 3. Um, Andrew, how much revenue, I guess, have we generated specifically from the Facebook leads? And then what's maybe like the split of your business look like in terms of this amount of referrals, this amount is Facebook, this amount is whatever. So talk to us a little bit about that.
So, before HST, we're sold a little over 260,000 currently.
Mm-hmm.
190,000 is directly from your guys' Facebook leads. So we have about another 40 from referral leads from last year's work that kind of carried over, and friends and families, neighbors, and then everything else is a little bit of door to door, and then just the common word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Just but I'd say, yeah, right now within our total leads, you guys are taking up over 90% of our lead count currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, please call her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say definitely count for the vast majority of our leads, and it's alleviated a lot of pressure off us, as Andrew was alluding to, with other forms of marketing, door to door and referrals and all that. We're still getting referrals and some leads through other avenues, but mainly straight from Facebook from you guys. And like you said, that's really alleviated a lot for us. We don't have to, it's not something we have to think of every day. So yeah, it's been really productive so far.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess what's now, like, we entered, the online advertising space with you guys, like, I guess 2 or 3 months ago now. How has this changed, I guess, even just the outlook of the business in general? Like, do we see online advertising in some way, shape or fashion in the future of it? Does it feel like a temporary tool, or what? Like, what's that look like for you?
Yeah. Um, it changed my life. Like, to be frank, it kind of sounds corny to say, but like I said, the stresses of not having my employees have, 40-hour work weeks. I don't have anymore. We're sold over 2.5 months out. We really, like you said, have only been working with each other over a small sample size. So to think we're booked out this long, I have the means to spend time in different avenues and be much more consistent within my sales rather than feeling like I'm scrambling to get sales for my guys. I also don't think it's a very good look to clients when really don't have any abundancy. You're coming
Mm-hmm.
from a scarce mindset, and
Mm-hmm.
um, you're really trying to win the bid. And at times, is that best for the client? Like, you trying to get the dollar from them. That's not necessarily the best thing from the client. So if you have lots of work out there, you have lots of leads coming in, to create that atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
that for me is like, honestly, has changed my life, where I get to sit here now today knowing my guys are busy. If we do see a little bit of a deflux in sales, we have the time to go out there and prioritize
Mm-hmm.
and get the work out there. So the stress level is way less. Bringing in employees is a different kind of buy-in factor too, because you have the work for them guaranteed for this long. You're not saying, hey, I got a really good month coming and I'm not sure. So you feel more comfortable having other people buy into your systems.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it sounds corny, but it's true. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in all aspects, everything has gotten better because I have more leads, which have converted into more sales, more production, slightly bigger business. We're happier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Collier?
I think Andrew went over a lot there. But I think, yeah, just the whole, obviously, Andrew and I know marketing isn't our area of expertise.
Mm.
So kind of to hand that off to you guys has been great for us to focus on other things. And just with other employees, sometimes in the past, we've looked for people to have a marketing role on the side of painting.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's nice to just kind of, we're looking strictly for experienced painters. We're not asking too much of the marketing side from them.
Mm-hmm.
So they just focus on their role. We focus on our roles and let you guys do your work.
Mm-hmm. Interesting thing about online advertising in general, and obviously we talk to painting contractors all day, every day, at different stages in their business and stuff like that. And the really tough part is truly you signing on with us was a risk of sorts. You took a risk, and end of day, this very well could have not worked out if you didn't pick the right person, right? But I guess, what would you say to someone that's in the exact same boat as you are, where they're like, man, like, I don't know where my leads are coming from. It's super inconsistent. I don't know what to do. What would you say to that person considering something like this?
I think in business itself, you have to take a little bit of risk, but it has to be calculated risk, right? So with that, you guys came down. I got to hop on a Zoom call. I got to meet you guys in person, over online, face to face, and have you guys tell me exactly what you want to do. Have your plan attack. Showcase to me, and then from there was countless opportunities of you guys showing, your guys' level of care in the expertise to this industry. So that itself was enough for me. I had that kind of understanding of, I have to take a little bit of risk to jump in with you guys. I'd say the moment we got things started, day one of everything, you guys had earned my trust, and from there, it was you guys executing. So. And then from there, that was day one filming ads. You guys earned my trust. day 2, week 1, week 2, when we got into those, it was I didn't even have to blink about trusting you guys more or anything. I knew you guys had my best interests at heart. And I could go focus on other aspects, right? And actually build my brand and my business here. So that truthfully was you guys sending me the first mock-up of the ad, it looking stellar, blew my expectations. And then too, as soon as it goes out there, I'm having emails come in and leads are coming in. Soon as the ad went out there, you guys made sure to call me and make sure that they were showing up to my email. We were doing tests. We had it figured out. From there, we had a month of 90 leads, like something I'd never been a part of before. And it was a little risk, but it was all calculated because you guys have a really good plan. You guys are trustworthy. It only takes you guys, a day, 2 days, maybe 1 week to see that and fully feel full-fledged into working with you guys. Yeah, it's not too good to be true.
I love it.
It's easy. Yeah.
Anything to add, Collier?
Yeah, we could just kind of tell your guys' level of commitment right from the start, even before we officially signed on. And then since there, it's been amazing.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and thank you guys for being our clients. You are truly our favorite client, because every client that we have is our favorite client. Perfect. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, and thanks for doing that.